Hello, group. Welcome to Extract Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Merry Christmas. Or, depending on your time zone, it's going to be Christmas anytime. Remember, keep being good. Santa's on his way. Today, I'm going to talk about my favorite, absolute favorite Christmas album. Because I am who I am. From Mojo Nixon and the Toadliquors. Spelled with a Q, it's liquors. As you see there. Horny holidays. Put the kids to bed. Don't corrupt the kids. Put them to bed before you play this. It's wrong on multiple levels. Recorded 33 years ago. Or recorded in 1991, released in 92. You know what I mean. Recorded over 4 days and 27 bottles of peppermint schnapps on the recording floor. Yeah, some alcohol was involved in the making of this fine record. 16 tunes in 45 minutes and 44 seconds. Now, I don't mean to tease anybody. I always assure you, or usually can assure you, hey, go over on YouTube and look it up and you'll hear it. It's not on YouTube. But Mojo Nixon is on YouTube. So you can go ahead and listen to some Mojo. For those of you who don't know who Mojo Nixon is, the late, great Mojo Nixon, who died with his boots on a cruise ship, performance for some, one of those cruise ship things. And he died soon after his performance. And so he died with his boots on, doing what he does best. Well, he also was a great DJ on Sirius XM radio for many years. Lost that gig. Came back to performing. Gave us the song about Donald Trump. Donald Trump can... I have to censor myself on this thing. Donald Trump can fellatio him. Look it up. Can pleasure him in a certain way. A fine song that can be found on YouTube. And there's 16 fine songs to be found here. You want to freeze frame that song listing. I don't think trimming your tree, trim your tree is about trimming a Christmas tree. I think it might be a double entendre. Mr. Grinch is here. It's Christmas time. Jingle bells. Jingle bells with the lyrics we loved as kids. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost a wheel, Joker got away. And more. and other lyrics that I don't remember from my youth. I think maybe he was a child longer than I was. Was Mojo younger than me? I forget. Not much younger. Boogie Woogie Santa Claus. Santa Claus goes straight to the ghetto. Damn straight. Of course, Chuck Berry's Run, Rudolph, Run. Gotta have that. We Three Kings. They weren't good Three Kings. They're a nudie bar. They're in a trunk tank. Every day would be a holiday. You're with me, honey. See my shirt? I dug out my one Christmas shirt for you. I'm a elf. Since when is 5'8" short in today's world? I guess I'm short enough to be an elf now. So, now when I was young, I was kind of, people grew taller in the last couple of generations. But so I guess today I qualify for elf size. And thanks to my ex's daughter, if I remember correctly, it was my ex's daughter that got me this for Christmas one year. Every day would be a holiday. Sleigh ride. Great sleigh ride. Coachella Mountain. And of course, you start this because you're all posing out there. If you don't sing happy birthday to the Lord and Savior, you know, some of you are not Christian out there, bless your heart. But if you're Christian, you're not singing happy birthday to Jesus. You're a poser. Yeah, and don't get technical on me that we don't know when Jesus was born. Never mind. This is Jesus' birthday. Sing happy birthday to Jesus. Mojo does. Should we start services with that? Yeah, I think so. So, go tell Pope Leo I said that. And it just is a great collection, a great party of Christmas songs with a boogie woogie piano, Mojo, the gang, bring in some background singing, some horns here and there. It's a party. You wish everything you own was as much of a party than this is. This is a party. A lot of standards rearranged by Mojo. And of course, a lot of covers. Like I said, Chuck Berry and whatnot. Trim No Tree is a cover. Holy moly. And it's great fun. But it's not available on YouTube. Hey, Mojo Nixon Incorporated. Get this on YouTube, would you? I don't know, is Triple X Records still in business? Which is the label that released this many, many years ago. Great party, Christmas party, when you put the kids to bed. The kids will love it, but you will scar them. Never mind college. If your kids are listening to this, well, maybe a certain kind of college they may still survive. But the kids may be shot if they listen to this at too young of an age. 26 is about right. You know, when they're old enough to get out of the house and rent their own car. So absolutely great stuff. You can find copies on Discogs. It's not dirt cheap. It's reasonably priced. Yeah, maybe less than a sawbuck, if less than 20. If you find the white one, but a lot of them are asking for more than 20. I guess it's out of print. I didn't see if it was in print. Hey, someone, Mojo Nixon Incorporated, his family, get it back in print. It's perfect length for LP. It strains it a little bit. 45 minutes is. It was always straining the limits of vinyl. 45 minutes is always straining a touch. But it's a great collection. So, I apologize for recommending something you can't just go. You may be able to find it on some other music service online. But Bandcamp and YouTube, sorry, I looked. Not there. So, you just have to go but listen to other Mojo Nixon. And if you love that, you're going to have to get this. If you love Mojo Nixon, if you know Mojo Nixon, you love Mojo Nixon. I mean, there's people who do tributes to Mojo Nixon. As well, they should. That's how good Mojo Nixon is. People do tributes. Even before he died, they were doing tributes to Mojo Nixon. Some cool stuff, too. And let me shout who they are. I took notes. Hell Garbage, the Roof Bane Blues, Carcass, the unknown artist, Rob Lynn, Lada Tura, and David Allen Hendrickson III. I found online on Bandcamp, I believe. I'm going to look on YouTube and see if I can find them there. But they're on Bandcamp, which is how I learned of them. When I tried to see if this was available on Bandcamp, it isn't. Somebody put it back in print. Put it online. Don't bogart it to yourself. It's great stuff. It's Christmas. How can you withhold a Christmas record? It's Christmas. Get with it. And did I say this? Please don't kill anyone today. No war. No mass shootings. Be good. Heck, if you didn't get a present from Santa, there's your clue. Be good so you can get something next year. Okay? So, Horny holidays. Will YouTube allow this to be circulated? With that, well, I'm going to put the whole band name in so that maybe YouTube won't notice what the name of the album is. Absolutely worth your money, I say. I have to say, that's like one of my favorite things out of all of this. And I'm taping this like a week ahead of Christmas. I'll listen to it on Christmas Day. It's a thing for me. You like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rock Corner. Ring the notification bell. And, well, you can't listen to it, but go listen to some Mojo Nixon. Just plop it anywhere. Mojo, do it. Listen to it. What do you think of Mojo? If you're one of the people who don't know who Mojo is and you're going to me just to learn who he is, go listen to some Mojo and come back. and tell us what you think. Are you going to go find a copy of Horny Holidays for next year? Hopefully going to be a lot better off in the world in 2026 than we are this year. Just say a prayer. For latest in action rock, garage rock, punk, psychobilly, rockabilly. I forgot to say that. You know, it is rockabilly and cowpunk. It's a good time. That's what Mojo Nixon is. And folk. A lot of folk. But rowdy folk. Not that Joan Baez, not that stuff. No, good, fun folk. And classic and legacy bands like Mojo Nixon. And of course, you'll notice I always have Mojo Nixon behind me, over my shoulder. His debut with Skid Roper. I got about everything, almost, except his last one. The last one snuck by me. That was a rip. And remember, fresh music is as important as fresh food. You haven't listened to any Mojo Nixon in a while. It's fresh as heck. If in all this time. Bless you, Mojo. Wherever you're at. Down there, up there, in between, haunting me, whoever you are. Wherever you are, Mojo, bless your heart. We love you. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you again soon. Merry Christmas again. And I'm going to try to get an actual review this afternoon of something brand new, if I get around to it in the near future. If I don't screw up and schedule it for 5 minutes from now, like I did last time. Thank you for watching. Have fun. Merry Christmas. Bye. And happy holidays. Bye.